Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a tool that makes a really bold promise, especially if you're in e-commerce. What if you could create amazing ads without a design team, without a massive budget, and without it taking up days of your time? If that sounds like a familiar struggle, you're going to want to stick around.
So here it is. This is the core promise from the tool we're looking at today, e-commerce banner. I mean, that's a pretty big claim, right? The idea that the entire super complicated process of creating an ad can be boiled down to just one click. So let's see if it holds up.
But before we dive into the solution, let's just, sit with the problem for a second. If you run a web shop or you do any kind of digital marketing, you know this pain. It's that constant grinding battle to create a steady stream of high-quality ads. It just eats up your time, it can cost a fortune, and it requires creative skills that, let's be honest, not everyone has just lying around. The thing is, for most web shops, there is no in-house creative team. So your only other option is to hire an agency, right? But that's often way too expensive or way too slow, especially when you need to move fast for a campaign. And just like that, you've hit this massive bottleneck that stops you from growing. And get this, the scale of this problem is just staggering. Out of the 24 million web shops in the world, a full 90% of them are running without any in-house creative staff or agency support. That is a huge number of businesses trying to figure all of this out by themselves. So when you're facing a challenge that big, how do you even begin to solve it? Well, this is where e-commerce banner steps in. It's positioned as the way to basically automate that entire creative factory. So what is it exactly? Well, it's an AI platform built for one specific job, e-commerce advertising. You just give it a product link and boom, it generates professional-looking ads ready to go for Meta, Google, TikTok, you name it. The real magic is in those two words you see there, automatically and ready to use. So how does this thing actually work? You'd think for something this powerful, it'd be pretty complicated. But really, it all comes down to three surprisingly simple steps. And honestly, it's as simple as it sounds. Step 1, you copy and paste your product URL. That's it. The AI instantly gets to work, pulling the name, the price, the description, even the photos. Then, step 3, you're shown a bunch of different ad designs. You just pick the one you like, hit export, and you're done. But that simple 3-step process, that's really just the beginning. Let's pop the hood and look at the whole suite of features that makes this a genuinely powerful tool for any modern marketer. And this is where it gets really cool. It's not just generating a static image. The AI actually helps with the visual design, and it writes the marketing copy for you. It spits out ads perfectly sized for any platform, and we're talking everything from static images to animated HTML5 banners and even video. And for the power users out there, you've got advanced feed management and even enterprise-level integrations. This chart does a great job of showing how it all comes together. It's not just one thing, it's how 4 key benefits combine. You get an affordable, low-risk way to start, a huge library of visuals to choose from, a fully automated process that saves you time, and the versatility to use it for basically any campaign. It's that combination that makes it so powerful. Okay, let's bring that number back for a second because it's so important for what's next. 24 million. That is a massive potential market. But who exactly are we talking about here? See, this solution isn't just built for one kind of company. It's really designed for the entire e-commerce world. It works for everyone from an individual seller on a marketplace to a solo web shop owner, all the way up to large businesses that need to scale their advertising in a big way. So, how can one tool serve such a massive, diverse audience? Well, you do it by creating plans that can match any need and any scale, from a free trial all the way up to a full enterprise setup. The breakdown is actually pretty straightforward. You've got a free plan, which is basically your test drive. The essential plan is a cool top-up system, so you buy credits as you need them, perfect for occasional campaigns. That also unlocks HTML5 banners. Then you jump to the Pro plan, which is a monthly subscription for serious marketers, giving you a ton of generations and advanced feed automation. And finally, the Enterprise plan is the custom, all-you-can-eat version that unlocks video and full integrations. All right, so let's pull this all together. What are the absolute core strengths that could make a tool like this a total game changer for your e-commerce business?
It really boils down to 4 key things. 1, the URL-based automation that saves you from all that tedious manual work. 2, you get all your outputs, images, HTML5, video, from one single place. 3, you get access to enterprise-level power without all the complexity. And 4, it's super simple to try. You can start for free, no credit card needed. And that really brings us to the final thought. The true impact of a tool like this isn't just about making ads faster. It's about what happens when you completely remove a major bottleneck to your growth. When producing creatives is no longer a barrier, what new campaigns could you launch? What new markets could you start testing? If creating ads truly becomes this simple, it frees you up to think about the next big question. What will you build next?